Hey mate, I'm David. How you going?
I'm Stefan.
It's good to meet you, Stefan. Take a seat.
Thanks.
Did you find getting here okay?
Oh yeah. Well, my mum initially was supposed to take me.
Yep.
But she's bad with directions and can't use a GPS.
Yep.
So my sister ended up dropping me here.
Oh, well that's nice of her.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually pretty bad with technology myself, so don't worry about that. Yep, well, as I said before, I'm David. I'm a worker at the Youth Valley Youth Centre in Green Valley.
Oh yeah.
I'm a youth worker and also a trained counsellor.
Mm-hmm.
So at the Green Valley Youth Centre, we have programs for youth. We also try to get the needs of youth expressed in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a good place for people to get together and make friends, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just want to let you know, it's really important, I guess, what you expect from this counselling service. So it's not about fixing the situation,
Mm-hmm.
Fixing people and changing them and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's about you and taking control of your life and how you feel.
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess my main goal is to help you to achieve your own perceived goals.
Yeah.
So just don't be afraid to ask me questions.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. It's also my job to help you achieve your goals. And it's my hope, I guess, we can work together.
Yeah. Just one thing.
Yep.
Will my mum know about this session? Because my mum worries sometimes with this sort of thing, and also my sister sometimes makes fun. She'll tell her friends, and then they'll make fun of me.
Ah, so you're worried about your sister and all that making fun of you as a result of this.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I'm here to assure you that I certainly will not make fun of you.
Mm-hmm.
Takes a lot of courage to actually come in and speak with me about this. It shows initiative. I encourage you to be honest with me.
Yep.
So that I can give you accurate information, okay? You can expect me to hold what you say confidential, which pretty much means no one will know about it, unless it relates to things of crime or self-harm. In those instances, I will have to actually tell other people. And if you want to go through confidentiality in further detail, I'm happy to give you the documents, and I can actually help summarize and go through those things with you, just to make sure you understand it.
Okay.
Okay, so I hope I haven't overwhelmed you, Stefan.
No.
I know it feels really formal.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Yeah, would you like a glass of water before we go on?
Yeah. Okay.
There you are.
Thanks.
Alright. So I noticed you're wearing a rock t-shirt, like Kurt Cobain or something.
Yeah, I play guitar.
Really?
And I also sing, and I have lessons for both. So
Wow, so your
take
mom
lessons,
takes
yeah.
you to...
yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. It's nice of her to do that, and it's also really hard to play guitar and sing. So
Yeah,
I mean, it takes a lot of practice, a lot of actual talent to be able to do that sort of thing.
Thanks.
So I'd like to know, Stefan, what do you expect from this counselling service? What do you want to achieve?
Well, I really want to leave my school, and I was feeling a bit distressed, and that's why I came here.
Oh.
Come here.
So why exactly do you want to change schools?
Well, I'm pretty sick of people at school picking on me, calling me names. They roll my eyes when I'm around or talk behind my back.
Oh.
They also, I'm just sick of it, and so now I just want to change schools.
Oh, right. Well, it sounds like the actions of your peers are hurting you so much to the point now that you, because of their actions, you want to change schools to sort of get away from that. It must be a really hard thing to go through.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, I don't know why. I just want to leave because no matter what I do, I can't, I can't change them. And it's been like this for years, and I try not to tell the teachers because they don't care, and besides, I'll just get bullied even more because of it. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm understanding that you don't want to tell the teachers because you feel as though you'll get bullied even more. But have you actually tried in the years that you've been bullied to actually approach your teachers and to tell them about this?
No, I haven't.
well then I guess we don't know really if that's the case, whether it will make the issue worse. And I noticed earlier you said you wanted to, and we'll get back on that.
Okay, yeah.
I noticed earlier you said you wanted to change them. So it's not about changing other people, as I was saying before. Maybe you want to leave school because of what's happening and you think your only option is to leave, you know, because you have no strategies in place to actually deal with the situation. So one way of dealing with this situation is to develop coping strategies. And if you want, we can actually go through that and make it a goal that we can go through for the next session.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
Okay, that's great. So if you want, we can actually make that a goal, okay? Stefan, you said previously that any small changes, any small reasons seem to set off the bullying. Could you describe to me exactly what happens in that situation and how it leads to the bullying behavior?
Well, a lot of times it happens when we're in big groups, so probably when we're playing sports and stuff.
Yep.
And people tend to single me out and pick on me. Like for example, when we're playing handball, everyone teams up on me in the sport, starts making fun of me, and then yeah, it gets really annoying.
Right. Okay.
That everyone's just singling me out.
Well, the behavior you're describing really is bullying. So it is, I guess, appropriate for you to feel that way. But now that we are working towards developing coping strategies, you know, you don't have to feel this way. And this is where counselling comes in. So we can't change that situation, but we can change the way that you take control of your own life, okay?
Yep.
And I guess one way of doing that is getting together as a group. You could bring your friends together, and we could get an open forum where everyone can talk about how they're feeling. And that'll hopefully get to the source of the problem.
So you're saying we get together with the people who are bullying me as well?
Yeah.
Do we have to do it like that, or I have to sit with them? Because, you know, I feel like it might make the bullying worse, you know, that I might be called a wuss or a snitch, you know.
Oh, right. Being called a wuss because it might be your idea. And
yeah.
Well, we can organise the group session in such a way that it's not your idea to do this, you know what I mean? We as teachers have observed what's been happening, and we just want to be able to get everyone together in an open forum to get them to express how they feel, and we can get to the underlying issues. So it won't be just you, it'll be all the other people involved, and that way it's kind of like you're all in it together.
Oh, yeah.
So you won't be singled out in that instance.
Yeah.
So first off, Stefan, I'd like to say it takes a lot of courage to actually come here, and the fact that you've come here shows that you've got a lot of initiative and you have a willingness to learn. Also, you've got a really strong support network, such as your family and your sisters who take you to guitar lessons, and that shows a lot of a willingness to practice and to learn, and you can really use that to learn coping strategies, that willingness to learn. From what you've told me, you don't have any major issues apart from this in your life, which is positive. So it just goes to show that, you know, is it really worth you feeling so distressed, you know, because everything else is going so well from the actions of your peers, you know what I mean? Is it really worth feeling so distressed?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't really feel like it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know you feel powerless, but there's a lot of options you can explore.
Well, what kind of options?
Well, I mean, there are two things we can work on now that we've identified. One of them is getting together in a group session and mediating with everyone.
Yeah.
It's like an open forum, everyone can explore and express how they feel about things. It will break down unresolved tensions and get everyone to sort of work together. So it's like a good cooperation type thing. Everyone can sort of learn together. The other option is learning to develop coping strategies, and that's a really empowering tool. We can go through that next week. So that could be things like breathing techniques and other things to help you to think positively about the situation and just to empower you to sort of take control.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you know, if the friendships, do you want to make friendships? I mean, with these people, or?
Well, sometimes I feel like I don't want to make friends with them.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if that were the case, you can, if a friendship is not something you want to continue with, we can come up with another solution, like making new friends. You know what I mean? Altogether, if we've exhausted those options, we can even make new friends with people, or you can even make friends with people in another service. You know, like you have the Green Valley Youth Centre. People get together, talk about their issues, get involved in group activities. You know, they can even play music together, and you'd be great for that, because you play guitar and yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I can't promise you that everything will be perfect, but I can say that if we go through these strategies together, it will give you the tools to be empowered, and we can actually make some sort of change as opposed to doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, our meeting will be next week. And as I said before, in regards to that service, Green Valley Center, we can talk about that in more detail.
Okay.
If that's something you're interested in, I can refer you there.
Yeah.
I can write a letter or go through that with you so you don't feel alone.
Okay.
We'll meet up next week, this time next week, so next Friday, and we can meet up together and hopefully we can move forward on these issues together. Do you have any final questions in regards to this?
No, not for now. No.
Okay, no worries. Well, thanks for coming in, Stefan.
Thank you for everything.
That's alright.